You watch Manchester United match today. It's a bit tense and with more pressure. We might be able to pressurize Aston Villa as well as all the attacks and tactics they brought to the team, and they won convincingly. I'll put it convincingly with a red card to the opponent's end. So, how do you rate today's match continuing from the entire season? How do you rate their performance today's match generally?
You said the match is tense. Not tense. I don't think it was tense for anybody because even as the fans, we were like, any outcome that comes from it, we have to take it because lose or win, it doesn't add anything to us. Though it might help Aston Villa, Chelsea, and all those people in the top five, but it doesn't really change anything for us. We have had the horrible season, so it doesn't change anything, win or lose, so it doesn't change anything. So we just expected them to at least do well for the home fans, the people that had paid money to go and watch that match. So that was the only thing for them. And I feel, okay, that was what they could do. The fans that were there could go with something. At least it's very small compared to the whole season. So rating the match performance, well, I would say maybe like a 50%. Because we can argue that the red card that Aston Villa got helped us to win the match.
This season, I would say, the Manchester United coach Amarin came, saw, and conquered the 40-point mark for him not to get into relegation battle completely for the entire season.
Judging from the Premier League, it was horrible, it was bad, it was awful, it was, I don't know, what could be worse than what we had this season. Finishing 16th is I don't even know. In my life, I never thought Man United would finish below, let me just say 13th. But I don't know. But I feel to the end of the season, we felt that, okay, these guys are focusing on something else. Let us just, whatever happens in the Premier League. So there were some bad performances that we just felt that, if we have a win in the Europa League, if we win the Cup, well, it's something. We will get to the Champions League, and whatever we finish in the Champions League does not matter. In the Premier League doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, we lost the Europa League. So now we have to look at the performances at the Premier League. It was awful. It was bad. It doesn't look redeemable for Manchester United.
He pities his club for now. He pities Manchester United for now. For you fan, looking at the whole performance of the coach from the entire season, I want a yes or no answer. Do you think do you think the coach Amarin should stay or should go? Yes or no?
Yes, he should stay, of course. You cannot judge a manager's performance by half season with the players of the previous coach, because most of the 80% of the players that he worked with, I would even say 90% of the players that he worked with were Ten Hag's project players. So those are the players that Ten Hag bought last season for his own project. Ruben Amorim is not a very stylistic coach that can change formation. He knows just this 3-4-3 formation that works for him. So if he has these players that cannot work with that 3-4-3 formation, there will definitely be problems. That's why when he came in at the beginning of this January, when he came in, he said there will be issues because he knew that these players in this team, they will definitely not fit my system. So he knew that problem was coming. He said it, that there will be storm. I think he even said it today after the match, the speech that he said to the fans in the club in Old Trafford. He said that there will be storm. But me, I didn't really feel that the storm will be as bad as this. But he said it, that there will be problems. So for him to even envision that bad things are coming, that means I feel he's a good coach for that. For him to know that, okay, bad things are coming, get ready. Though Man United fans, because we are delusional fans, we're not ready. But he said it, and we cannot deny that he said that there will be issues. Now the next thing for him is to use the next coming transfer window and at least to work on his own formation. And if it doesn't work well next season, we can show him the door out. About Garnacho for me, I don't know. He has the playing capabilities of benteke and the pride of Ronaldo. I don't know why. Garnacho has not impressed the way he should impress for him to be talking that way. Honestly, I understood his point of, why didn't I play in the final, even though I had a lot of playing time during this season. But at the end of the day, the coach's decision is the final decision. You might have your own personal problems with the coach, but it is not for you to come and say to the press or to the interview that, why didn't your coach play you? It is not done. This was the same thing that happened with Ronaldo in Manchester United some seasons ago. Ronaldo definitely had problems with the club, but it is not your duty to go to the press and tell it out and put the club outside and bring out all the bad hits of the club. It is not your job. And I don't think Ruben Amorim is a coach that would want to manage the ego of players. He has always said it that he wants players that to be humble and will play to his system and will not give him issues. Garnacho will definitely give him issue. If Garnacho stays to the next season, I know that there will be problem because if we have problems with the coach, there will be problems. So now, if Amorim feels that he should go, well, maybe he should go. Maybe he should go. If as long as we have players that would replace him, he should go. If we don't have players that replace him, he should stay because.
Maybe he should go or maybe he should stay, depending on the player that will replace him. Manchester United as a football club, in terms of the performance, has been a case study. But I want you fans to actually stay with us as we'll bring you a total breakdown of what it looked like in transfer window for Manchester United. There's so many more to talk about, so many things to discuss about Man U. As you follow us on Patriot TV, you tend to catch up the glimpse of what will happen in next season. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you, fan. Have a wonderful day, sir.